Hi guys, this is Sandra Ayan, your home care provider. So, this video is going to be to teach you guys how to fill out a supplemental timesheet, okay? What a supplemental timesheet is, it's basically a, let me switch this pen. Don't want to use that one. Actually, I'll use my Pachengo pen. Don't want to advertise anymore. What a supplemental timesheet is, it is basically a another timesheet that gives you, allows you to claim hours that you did not get paid for. Okay? Let me set this down. For example, I'm trying to think of how to explain it the easiest way. Because I don't want to confuse you guys. Wow. That's like the roof, right? And you can see where my... Steven, can I get an energy drink, please? Yeah, I got to wake up somehow. Here, can you fill this up with ice, baby, please? Fill it up with ice and then bring me a drink from on top of the refrigerator. I think I got cold ones in my alcohol refrigerator. Yes, I have an alcohol refrigerator. Um, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna need a drink. So, a supplementary timesheet is a timesheet that they haven't paid you hours in, okay, that they owe you hours. There's two ways of getting a supplemental timesheet, reasons why you would get a supplemental timesheet. One of them is if you made a mistake on your timesheets, like for example, for the month of July, I filled out my paper timesheet, and then for some reason I looked at my timesheet that I do, my copies, and I realized that for John, I didn't claim 2 minutes. And I said, oh no, I had already filled it out, wrote on it. I already sealed it. Do I want to bother with 2 minutes? Can I get an energy drink, please? And yeah, that one. And I just didn't want to deal with it, you know. It's 2 minutes. I'll deal with it later. Get it out of here because I have plenty. Yeah, Rip It's good. I like Rip It's. That's the alarm on my car. I'm gonna grab my keys. Let me see. You gotta press this one. That one. It's the Chevy. It's in front. Go through the window and press it. Okay. So 2 minutes. I said, I'm not gonna deal with this. It's done with. I don't. I'll thank you. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Well, I just enrolled in electronic timesheets. Okay. Thank you. And because I enrolled in electronic timesheets, guess what? This morning, okay, I'm going to try to stay on track because I know I'm like all over the place. So I can request a supplemental timesheet from the 1-888-822-9622 number, okay, which is our provider clerks. And I told you guys, please be extremely nice to these people. They're overworked, okay? And I can also, the other reason that you would need a supplemental timesheet is if the hours changed. So one example is you had an evaluation, and let's say you were getting 250 hours evaluation, hours per month. Then the evaluation came, and let's say the social worker increased it 25 hours. Well, that's not a problem because your next timesheet will come with 275 hours, right? But let's just say that that doesn't always happen. sometimes, depending on the severity of the patient. Some majority of the time they take either they keep the same hours or they take hours away from you. So let's say they took 25 hours away from you, okay? And let's say that you're going to fight because, like me, because I don't think it's fair. Let's say you're going to fight because they shouldn't have taken these hours away. So what you do is once you receive your notice of action, behind the notice of action, it states that you have 90 days to appeal this decision that the social worker did. So what you do then, there's a phone number, there's an address, and you fill out the back of that paperwork, make a copy or send a letter. Always keep copies for your records, please. And you send it out, and a month or 2 months down the road, what's going to happen is one of two things, okay? One of two things is going to happen. One, the social worker is going to receive that appeal. And in the meantime, while you are waiting for the social worker to contact you, you need to provide proof. Because this, like I told this morning, I told a young lady, this is yesterday, I'm sorry, I told her, this is a yearly battle, constantly having to prove, to sustain or increase your hours for your recipient. The hours for the recipient. The hours for the recipient. Not for the provider, for the recipient. Okay? Whether it's your son, your daughter, your grandma, your grandpa, my lovely Rosemary, and John, my handsome John, which I was in a hurry today, you guys, and I told John, call me if you need me. And he says, I'm not going to call you, Sandra. And I'm like, just call me if you need me, dude. Or just call me, period. What did I do, you guys? He was sitting on his desk doing his paperwork because I was connecting his phone. And next thing you know, his walker was in the way, right? And I grabbed his walker and I put his walker 10 feet away from him. Literally 10 feet away from him because it's in my way. And mind you, I can always grab the walker and put it back, which I always do for some reason. And then I moved a chair and I was just sitting there chilling next to him, trying to figure out his phone because he doesn't know how to use the phone. And I got up and I left. Oh, baby, not now. Oh, how is this thing going to react? Oh, maybe it'll go away. I was actually going to get up and leave because I miss my fiance and I didn't. And my mom and my dad is coming from Mexico, so I'll call them back when I'm done with this video. So I left. I left. And I didn't put the chair back where it belongs. And I didn't put the walker back where it belongs. And then John calls me and says, hey, Sandra. And I said, I told you I wasn't going to call you. And I said, I know. What's up? Is everything okay? And he says, no, Sandra. You left my walker 10 feet away from me. Oh my God, that's awesome. Oh my God, that's awesome. Hang on. This thing is crazy. Yes, please. Oh, this thing's not going to work. This thing's not going to work. Oh my God. Oh my God, this thing is crazy. It's not working. I'll answer later. And now I'm stuck. I need a phone. Oh God, I hate this. Yeah, my phone's stuck. Come on, please. Because I want to explain them to you guys. These are very, very difficult to do. But I have pretty good numbers. But I'm actually setting up, I've set up with all my timesheets, okay, from May, June, July. And I also have my SOC 838, which you need, which is the authorized shared hours, which specifies how many hours each provider receives. Okay, I know, I'm sorry, I lost you. Thank you for coming back. And then I also have my timesheet that I just did. So there's a lot of calculations here, and they're a little difficult, okay? But I think I can explain them to you guys so that you guys understand. Because I think I have probably about $1,000, if I'm not mistaken, in supplemental timesheets. And $1,000 is $1,000, and 2 minutes is, which I'm gonna claim, okay? But the beautiful part about this is that I can claim them with the electronic timesheets that I signed up for. They're in the system. I can request them. So I'm gonna get my 2 minutes, because not because I'm greedy, okay? Not because I'm greedy, but because it's my money, and I work for it. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys what it is that you guys need, because I'm going on a road trip and it's 11 hours. And more than likely, I'll think of videos to do on the way over there. I'll take care of this guy. So real quickly, I'm going to show you, okay? I know I've done this before, but I want to show you guys what it is that we have to have in order. And the sun is like really cool. These are my timesheets. This is for June. This is for, there we go. Actually, I don't want to do that because it rotates. This is for May, okay? And as you can tell by me flipping, that's a travel timesheet. It's check stub, timesheet, check stub, timesheet, check stub, timesheet, okay? In my calculations. This is now for May 16th to the 31st. And I said they owe me supplemental for Edwin and me, for John. This is check stub, travel timesheet, check stub, travel timesheet, check stub, timesheet. We're supposed to put them together. Check stub, timesheet, check stub, timesheet, and that's another timesheet that I worked on. Okay? This is how you guys should have all of your timesheets. Why? Because you want to know and make sure that the system has paid you properly. Maybe this slide will help a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Here's another one. Owe me supplemental for John and Edwin. And this is the one they owe me for. Okay, but I have check stub, because I got paid. That was for the other check stub. Timesheet, check stub, timesheet, check stub, timesheet, and so on and so forth. Oh, Lord. And this here is my SOC 838. You guys see that? That is the form. I gotta decline him. That is the form that you guys need. Let me see. Come on. That you guys need. Why does it look like that? Which is an SOC 838. Okay? This form is titled In-Home Supportive, and it's all dirty and nasty. because I've done a lot. I've had it for a while, okay? Because look, here it is. In-home supported services, IHSS recipient request for assigned authorization hours to providers. Do you see those two stamps, you guys? July 10th and August 10th. Okay? This is the form that I turned in. It's one of them is for me. Where's my name? Right there. Oops, that's a big finger. One of them is for me, Sandra Ayon. And the other one is for my son, Edwin Anthony Ramirez. You see that? And the reason that all of these signatures are down here is because I am an authorized representative now for John's case. See my stamp? The reason I have two is because in May, this says May 1st to May 31st only, okay? May only from 1st. Please see June for new hours. Okay, that's a little note I put on there. This one is now for June. And this one is for me. Okay? And I have my stamp. This one is for my son. Hey, Miss Leilani T. Everything is all in order now. Yay! Yay! Thank God. That's for my son. This one's effective June 1st. And I put a little note on here. New hours are effective June 1st, 2019 and on of 30 hours and 28 minutes. And this is where the 30 hours and 28 minutes says. Okay? Mine now becomes 88 hours and 8 minutes. And I'm going back, okay? Because I don't think I showed you guys that. 9 hours and 28 minutes for my son. 109 hours and 8 minutes for me. Okay? This is the SOC 838 that we have to fill out. And I also have another one that I turned in, which is I have my stamp, and that's for someone else. And I also put on here effective 8/1/19 and on. And because I share another recipient, that one's for me. Okay? And this is for my son. Okay? Then, what I did is now I have to calculate. See how I did my timesheet? And I have to calculate. These are my claim minutes. Okay? I had to calculate. There's a remainder of hours. I have to put this timesheet that is May 1st to May 15th back to back with the timesheet, where are you? Of May 1st to May 15th, because that's my original timesheet and I'm looking for it. Oh, I need my glasses. Sorry. For my son. And there it is. I need the original timesheet from May 1st to May 15th for my son. And this is a supplemental. See how I put supplemental timesheet from May 1st to May 15th for my son and John. When John had 8 hours and 6 minutes, if we divide 8 hours and 6 minutes, let me zero this out, 8.06, and I divide that by 4 weeks, that means my son cannot work more than 2 hours, 0.015, which is a decimal. So that's why I only work 2 hours. My son only works 2 hours for John. But what I want to tell you guys is with the supplemental timesheet, because he no longer works 8 hours and 6 minutes. Now he works 9 hours and 28 minutes. Now the math changes. Okay? The math changes. So therefore, I have to now do a calculation of 9.28, divide that by 4 weeks, and see how many hours he's allowed to work per week. Okay? Now I'm going to show you something else. On this supplemental timesheet, he has an hour and 22 minutes. Why? Because they already paid him for 8 hours and 6 minutes. Okay? So 8 hours and 6 minutes plus 1 hour and 22 minutes equals the 9 hours and 28 minutes. Okay? Please play this over again. So that if you don't understand what I'm saying, because I know it's difficult. I know how difficult it is. So I take 9.28, which is the math because those are the new hours, and I divide it by 4 weeks. And it tells me that I'm allowed to work 2 hours, 0.32 decimals. The calculator rounds up to decimals. We are rounding up to, oh my God, I look terrible. Oh well, who cares? To 60 minutes. Okay? So 0.25 would equal 15 minutes. It's like $1. 0.50 would equal 30 minutes. 0.75 decimals would equal 45 minutes. And 1.0 would equal 60 minutes. 1 hour. That's why I tell you guys, do not play with the decimals. Do not play with the decimals because you will get confused. But if you're good, then you're good. And if you want me to check, then I'll check because I know what I'm doing. So it is extremely important for you to know, and I'm going to set you back up here. It is extremely important for you to have your original timesheet, because this puzzle and then the supplemental puzzle, which is the second timesheet, has to combine. It has to add. Aw, he loves me. I love him too. They have to add. These 2 pieces of paper have to add to a total of 9 hours and 28 minutes. So, and you notice these are all copies, right? That's how we do them. They're all copies. So, in the past, my son was allowed to work 2 hours per week. Okay? Because it was 806 divided by 4, which gave me, what was it, 2.01? The 2 hours, point decimal 01 something, whatever, is nothing. It's nothing. So I want a cushion. I want 2 hours. Now, dividing 9 hours and 28 minutes into 4 weeks gives me 2 hours, 0.32 decimals. 32 decimals, if I want to really be accurate, I'm going to pull out my conversion table that I told you guys before. Sorry. 32 decimals equals 19 point, that can't be right. Yeah. 19.20. And it's rounded to 19 minutes. They go lower. But I know that 0.25 is 15 minutes. So, what did I do? Because it's a supplemental timesheet, I have to consider Let me turn this around because I did this one already. I just haven't filled it out. Because it's a supplemental timesheet, I have to take into account that I've already worked in this work week. Well, my son has already worked in this work week from Sunday through Saturday. He's already worked an hour and 26 minutes. Okay? An hour and 26 minutes. Wow. 26 minutes plus the 35 minutes that I calculated that he can work there is 61 minutes. 61 minutes is 1 hour and 1 minute. 1 hour and 1 minute plus that 1 hour is now 2 hours and 1 minute. Okay? And he's allowed to work 2 hours and 15 minutes. Here, work week 2. These are the hours, 2 hours that he worked on the original timesheet, which I can show you right here. From the 5th to the 11th, he worked 1, 2, 3 out. 320s is 1 hour. 1, 2, 320s is another hour. 1 hour and 1 hour is 2 minutes. I wrote it here, and I know that he's allowed to work 2 hours and 19 minutes, but I want some cushion, so I'm just going to put 15 minutes in this entire thing here. I haven't decided where. I might just put it on Sunday. I might just put it on Saturday. I can put it up to, the lowest I put is like 2 minutes. Oh my God, another call. So 35 plus 15. I'm not going to put anything here. It gives me 15 minutes. This timesheet is going to be for 15 minutes. Maybe I can decline it like this. I'm still missing. This is only 50 minutes. 10 more minutes and I get to an hour. You guys. 10 more minutes and I get to an hour. Plus the 22 minutes is 32 minutes, right? So this timesheet is going to be for 32 minutes. I want to respect the fact that I already worked 2 hours here. Plus 16 minutes here still puts me under the 19 minutes. So these 16 minutes I'm going to put somewhere in here. And these 16 minutes, I worked 2 hours here. I'm going to add 16 minutes, and I'm still under the 2 hours and 19 minutes that I'm allowed to work per week. 16 plus 16 is 39. 16 plus 16 is 39. And that's how I do it. And that's why these supplemental timesheets are extremely important. Extremely important that you do not make a mistake because... Okay, I was a little slow. Okay, here we go. They're extremely important that you do not make a mistake because 1 minute will cause you a violation. This thing's like super slow. Let me turn this off. Maybe this will help. And this is easy for me to do. It takes a little bit of work, but I can do it. And I'm going to, because it's $1,000. I know that's just 1 hour and 22 minutes, but I need you guys to remember that they owe me. They owe me. May, June, July. Oh, I gotta put this stuff back in order. So, I got quite a bit going on. I'm gonna go pick up my fiance because I love him and I miss him. 11-hour drive. And then when we get back home, he can drive. And I get to keep him for a week. I'm crazy, I know. I love that man. And my parents are coming. Now I'm really going to need a Rip-It. Rip-Its are good. They sell them at the Dollar Tree. But they work. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support and the... Of course, I'm here to help you, Leilani. I'm here to help you. Maritza, can I help you with the paramedical hours? Yeah. I need to explain to you exactly what the paramedical hours are. Call me. My phone number is 562-281-3219. If you call me in about an hour, I'm going to be driving. I could probably answer all those questions, you guys. If you guys need help, except when I go through the mountains, of course. Yeah, why don't you guys call me? I'm going to be driving anyways. I'll take a couple of 5-hour shots. Shot, 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 shot. Aw, you do love me, Leilani. She said, I haven't forgot about you, Sandra. Huh, I feel special. Okay, guys, I love you guys. Be good. Pray for me. Call me if you need me. I am going to, well, pray for me, period, because I know I'm crazy. With a capital K. Razy. Which reminds me, I got to go see one of her shows because she's the bomb. Miss Crazy. Miss Crazy's awesome. Thank you, Leilani. God is good, man. I just got a phone call from a lady that I haven't talked to in a long time, and I was actually worried about her, too. And I'm really happy she called me. Although she called me with a private number, and I never answer private numbers. I think I'm going to take my paperwork with me because he's driving back, and it is 11 hours, and I can do some of this work while I'm driving, so that's awesome. Besides sleeping. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to do this a little slower when I come back because I need you guys to see how intricate it is. Okay? Keep your heads up. Keep going. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And just text me and call me. Text me and call me. I'll answer your questions, you guys. Okay? I'm leaving. Yeah. I'm leaving. I love that man. 11 hours. What time is it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should be there by 8 o'clock in the morning because I'm going to stop twice and put gas. Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Let's say 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We should be home by 9 tomorrow night. I'll tell my parents to wait. I love you guys. Be good. Call me if you need me. I'm here to help you. In anything. Anything. And I mean anything, okay? Because when I pray the Lord to give me enough for me and enough to give to you guys. Fill my cup. Overfill it so I can keep giving. Because God is good. I'm happy. I'll talk to you guys later. God bless you guys. Let me put my man away. This phone is so slow. I need a new one. Okay, buddy. Turn off. Okay, sweet. Call me, call me, call me.